Hello everyone and welcome back to Butterfly Dreams Crochet. My name is Jeannie and today I'm just coming to you to talk to you while I crochet and work on the Shawl Good Shawl. I am working to get this done so I can do the tutorial for it for y'all. I am on row 39. And I have 7 more rows to do after this one. Then I will start the tutorial for it. Tell me, how has y'all's day been? Mine has been wonderful. It's been a dreary, cloudy day here in Alabama today. We are expecting some severe weather later on tonight. So but other than that, it's been a very peaceful, quiet day today. I've been working on this and working on other things and answering phone calls and talking to the hubby, and you know, we never really just get to sit down and focus on one thing at a time, do we? We always got to be up, moving around, doing other stuff as well. But you know, that's life. So I can tell you this has been a challenge, but it's going to be one well worth it at the end of this. And I hope y'all will enjoy the tutorial for this. It's going to be very beautiful. And I can't wait to see y'all's when y'all make it. So make sure to send me pictures. And this row that I'm doing now is referred to as the chevron row. And the yarn that I'm using on this is I Love This yarn from Hobby Lobby. I use the colors light gray, royal blue, stonewash, and dark denim. Dark denim is what I'm using so far. And I can tell you I had to get another skein for this one. So you will need 2 skeins for that one, which will be your second color change. It changes colors 3 times. And yes, I do highly recommend that you get some stitch markers. These stitch markers will become your best friend when working on this shawl. And the main thing for this shawl will be your stitch count. Making sure that you have the right number of stitches, or in this case, the way I refer to it is 4 double crochets, chain 2, 4 double crochet groups. Making sure that you have that right amount of those groups. Here, making sure you have the right amount of chain 5 spaces. And then on your rows like this, making sure you have the right amount of double crochets per row. And I'm going to give you all of that in the tutorial as well. You will also have a link for a Google document with all of the instructions for each row of what to do. And I know some people have said this would be beautiful with beads added to it. I totally agree. I also believe that it will be beautiful if you add fringe to it. Now I am using a 6.5mm crochet hook for this. I'm using my Susan Bates, and I love using Susan Bates when working with stuff like this, especially when you have a lot of chains within the pattern. To me, it just makes it much more easier. This is actually my second time doing this row. I got done and was doing the next row and got all the way to the other end and only had did 4 doubles in 1 chain 5 space, so I had to rip it all the way back pretty much to the beginning. But you know, we have those days. But that is what happens when we're in the middle of crocheting on a project and we have to get up and go tend to something else. We come back and we pick our hook up and we just keep going. And that's my fault because I should have checked it before I went to the next space. So now what I do is I look down every row, well, every side. And one thing about this pattern is whatever you do to one side, you're going to make sure that it matches the same thing on the other side. You have 1 point in the middle, so the side that leads up to that point, when you go down, it should match the other side. So this, I cannot wait to get through with this. It is going to be so pretty, and I think it would look good with a blue shirt, a pair of blue jeans. I think it would look really, really good to pair it with some blue jeans and a shirt, nice shirt, and you got a nice shawl to drape over you for those cool nights or those cold days. I know I will be making another one when I do the tutorial, and I'm probably going to end up making more. So I'm almost to the end of the row. If I can get my hook to cooperate. Last chain 5 space. And then the next row is a pretty easy row. And like I said, I will have a Google document for y'all to download to go by when I release the tutorial. So this is this is the light gray with the royal blue. Then it switches over to the stone wash with the royal blue, and then you switch over to the dark denim. So yeah, I really love it. And right here you do the color combinations too. It's real easy, and I'm going to show you how to do all that in the tutorial. So I'm just moving everything over here, and I'll give you the actual measurement of what size this is using a 6.5 millimeter hook when I'm done with it. Just trying to get everything adjusted here. It's growing, y'all. But we want it to grow, don't we? Alright. So I'm going to work a little bit on the next row with y'all. But yes, let me know in the chat how your day has gone. What are you working on? And are you excited about anything in particular? Let me know in the comments down below. What are you where do you find your joy and happiness? Mine is spending time with family. Oops, see, I messed up. See right there? And so I got to rip back to that part, which is not back to the next end, is it? So I can't crochet and talk at the same time, can I? So right here. So I'm not finished with that row. So now this is the third time. But it's okay. I know that's time that I won't get back, but it's okay. So I've got to put 4 double crochets in there with it. Hey, it happens, don't it? It happens to all of us. Okay. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you do to find your joy and happiness? What brings you joy and happiness? My family, spending time with my husband, crocheting most definitely. I think crochet is pretty much all of our therapy. It helps a whole lot of people, and I really love doing the lives and being able to chat and communicate with all of you all. I feel like we all have a special connection, and we are all definitely connected by the love of yarn, whether it's crochet, knits, or whatever craft you do. We all feel connected in some type of way. And I really enjoy spending time with y'all during the lives and in other people's lives as well. I know sometimes I come in and I get pulled away because husband calls me, especially when he's home, and I have to go see what he wants and everything. But other than that, I'm pretty much right here in this room on a daily basis. I said, "You gonna be home with me this week too?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "You gonna be able to stand it?" He said, "Yeah, you can just go back there in your room and stay." I said, "Oh baby, you ain't said nothing but a thing there, honey." That's where I'll be. Right back here. Crocheting and planning and just doing all kind of stuff. But I know y'all have patiently been waiting for this, so I am getting it done tonight, and I will start the tutorial tomorrow, and I will do my best to have it completed and on the channel by Friday. Now I am done with that row. Now I can chain my 2 and turn. And we're going to go. And this is a fairly easy row and goes by real quick, as long as you get your row before right. And you don't have to frog. And doing these chains is what makes your chevron kind of buckle in, which is what you really want. And you want to do the right amount of chains, which is chain 4. It's chain 3 at the beginning, and then chain 4 to up to your last part before your corner, and then you do chain 3 again. So that's what gives it that. And what do I think about this yarn? Oh, I absolutely love this yarn. Absolutely love it. It is so soft, and it's like the more you crochet with it, the softer it gets. Like that one row there that I had to repeat twice, it's like it came out softer the second go round. So, but yeah, it don't take long to make this. It will not take long to make this once you have all your row counts. and what it should be at the end of every row. So alright, so I'm going to continue working on this row. I appreciate y'all coming in and having a seat with me and chatting with me for a little while. Just let me know in the comments down below what you think about this shawl. And also let me know where do you find your joy and happiness from. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye everyone.